Hello, attendees of the Maryland Workforce Association Virtual Summit. This is Daryl Andrews, Coach D. I was one of your keynote speakers. Just coming to you here with a quick message from my offices here in Wilmington, Delaware. And just wanted to do a follow-up to the keynote. Appreciate your feedback, got a lot of good feedback. But one thing I realized about keynotes, and this is so important, keynotes are designed to invoke emotions that lead to actions. Whenever we do a keynote, yes, it's great that we get inspired, we get motivated, and we get engaged. But the most important aspect of a keynote is what do we do with the information that we get? So I'm sending just a little bit of a follow-up to the keynote with the hopes that there'll be some action taken to the words we shared. All right. So there's really three specific actions that I want to kind of give to you today, provide to you today, that could be beneficial and advantageous to the keynote that I conducted entitled Disruptive Innovation, Creating a New Level of Workforce Development Success Post-Pandemic. Okay. The first action that I would like you to take is take the statement that I used, that you are a generational transformation expert, and put it in writing. Place it as a reminder on your cell phone. And there's a reason why. There's a psychology behind it. Because what happens when things get challenging is we tend to shift gears mentally. But that statement is designed to kind of bring us back to why we do what we do. Like I mentioned to you, I'm a byproduct of workforce development success. So if those people would have given up years ago, I wouldn't be sitting here today. So that statement is designed to remind you, and tell this to your teams and your staff, you're a generational transformation expert. Doesn't matter about the challenges of the moment. Okay. But what happens is realizing that what we're doing today is going to impact people tomorrow and today, of course. But keep that one thing in mind. All right. But also, the second thing I want you to do, action, is really realize that crisis is a challenge, but crisis via disruptive innovation can lead to opportunities. Remember, I said my mentor said that crisis in the Asian culture means opportunity. And what opportunities do we have as a result of the crisis and the pandemic that will cause us to do things differently that can lead to new opportunities for our clients, for our staff, for our stakeholders? Just think, just keep that in mind as you're taking this keynote and we're kind of deconstructing it a little bit. Think about that. What are some of the opportunities? Not just looking at the crisis, but looking at the opportunities in the midst of the crisis. And the third thing I want you to realize is this, that there is promise in partnerships. In today's world, we can't operate in isolation. It's just not designed that way. We have social media here and there. We have more communications than we've ever had. And so in order to maximize our organizational potential, we need to look at what's going on out there. Again, there's 13 unique workforce boards. What are some of the other boards doing? How are other people succeeding? You don't just want to think about that. You want to put action in place to make it a reality. Now, think about these three things. Put that statement in writing. Realize that crisis could be a challenge, but it means that it can lead to new opportunities. And also the partnerships. Who do we partner with? Now, one way you can solidify all of these is maybe think about creating an innovation think tank. And an innovation think tank is this: your organization, maybe cross, vocations, and create a team of no more than 5, 6, 7 people that just focus monthly on innovation. What are we doing well? What can we do better? How are we accomplish that? What's the new concepts and possibilities out here that we may want to consider instituting at our location? Think about that innovation think tank and let them be a primary key player in your day-to-day operation. If you want to do a debrief with us, just email us and reach out to us at info@coachdspeaks.com, info@coachdspeaks.com, or our website, coachdspeaks.com, and go into the contact us page and put you're interested in a debrief, because we're willing to do an innovation debrief. Because one thing I know in workforce development is our world has changed, but it could be for the better. But it's going to take being innovative and trying new things and doing down new pathways, because the world around us is changing. And so we're willing to do free at no cost debriefs with you or your team, or maybe individuals who are interested in innovation and how to put systems in place. So that's all I have. It took a little longer than I expected. Again, from here in my office in Wilmington, Delaware. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be your keynote speaker. but also thank you for choosing a career that impacts our world and in particular Maryland workforce in a very positive way. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.